Hapa tumefika makaoni. Leo tuko na game moja moto. Ukiona hapa new faces kwenye mko mnasema tunaona zile old faces. Tumechoka nazo, sura ngumu. Sura kaimati, sura kidi. Taja majina. Frankie, Chopa. Lakini leo
tuko na paintings hapa. Na sio dudu.
Sura nyoto.
Ndio.
Zinamulika. Sisi tukiabsorb wana reflect. Muko.
Mimi naitwa Babu.
Mimi naitwa Esther na mimi naitwa Ling.
So kwa game nitawapea a choice of two. For us guys tutakuwa everybody has a chance to nawapea two people.
Yeah.
Characteristics are two people. Then you have to choose from one. Like if you're in a relationship, you choose which one of the two. And alafu unasema the reason why. Then people can question you why you may choose the person na mbona si huyu. Alini mbona na site uko nayo au unataka
Born ready.
ready?
Okay, let's go.
So person A, big spender. Pesa anatumia kabisa huko nje.
Anazo pesa ama
Ako nayo, lots of money.
Okay.
Mama's boy. Huyu ni character ya mtu mmoja.
Wait, so this is the same person?
Same
The same person, yeah.
Okay.
Same person.
Huyu ni big spender, ako na pesa nyingi. But he's a mama's boy. Wanasema ako na general man child symptoms.
Man child. Ni mzee lakini ni mtoto.
Needy. Poor hygiene. He has only funds.
Pesa zake anatoa only funds.
Alafu not good in bed. Sasa huyo ni person A.
Okay.
Person B, big spender, has lots of money. Infidelity, cheats kila wakati. Has a female best friend.
Ndio hiyo.
Talks about his exes kila wakati. Intelligence, high sex drive.
Intelligence, high sex drive. So
Yeah.
he's highly intelligent, also has high sex drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sasa alimlimu hapo unaenda na nani?
Hey,
Una A ama B?
is there a must that I have to choose A
Yeah,
or B?
you have to choose
Yeah.
A or B.
Because you have to compromise.
Compromise.
Like all jamaa wako perfect, so lazima uchague which one.
Hey, boy, Jean, mama's boy. And then the second one is the high infidelity. That is Okay, so for me, I'm picking person A.
Yeah.
And the reason why is there, of course, there are things I don't like there, like somebody who's not good in bed, he's needy, he has a poor hygiene. But as a woman, I can teach my man or my partner how to do things in bed, right? Poor hygiene, of course, those are also some things that you can teach somebody or work alongside the person to really try and support them in getting their hygiene to a standard where that makes sense. And of course, some things like a mama's boy, that's usually very difficult, but I think establishing a relationship with your significant other mother and having some sort of boundary would help. The reason why I did not pick person B is there are some things you cannot really work alongside somebody there, and one is, somebody who talks really badly about their exes, and they would constantly just be bringing them up in the conversations. Infidelity, they cheat all the time just because they have this higher sex drive, right? So those, even if you try to give them 69 positions, they would always find something to do outside. So it really doesn't make, that person will be breaking my heart all the time just because they're cheating.
Maybe I choose person A. Person A.
Okay, mama's boy wanna win, but
No, not because of the mama's boy.
but I think the mama's boy.
Either not because the mama's boy, but mama's boy is wanna win.
Yeah.
No,
Peleni wa mama.
Nani mama zetu?
that's why kuna comparison between person A and B.
Yeah.
We're making a compromise.
Yeah.
So maybe when I look at those two people,
Mm.
maybe someone especially who talks about their exes all the time, badly.
But like I'll
in that
just
case,
specify, umesema too badly.
That's why I said badly.
Mm.
In that case,
Yeah.
is a no for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they were dating that person for a reason. So kama unaongea badly all the time about them,
Mm.
there were some good times.
Yeah.
So ukiongea too bad times, no, it's just not good. And then infidelity, no. Hata kama uko na hiyo sex drive, put it all on me. Si kuenda tu unaenda tu huko umekutana na Mere, umekutana na
Wanasema one is
Jane.
having one is close to none. having three is close to one.
your sex drive. You're in a relationship with me, yote yeke kwangu. So that's why I go with A.
Yeah.
Person not good in bed. Manu amesema you can teach them for sure. Just tell them wewe unataka nini, and I'm sure ata has only fans. Kama huko ndio anapata pesa yake, do it. Poor hygiene, hii utamfundisha na huyo mtu atakuwa okay, and hygiene itakuwa tu okay. So for me, person A wins over person B.
Absolutely. Cheers, girl.
Like I'm just wondering because I'm usually of this opinion that like women prefer to have somebody that other women would like to have, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which means this guy, which enjoy if he cheats, unaona, ina maana akona access if he cheats, because sisi sometimes kama wanaume tunaweza kuwa tunakupenda tu, unaona, we can still love you but we can just still cheat sometimes. We can have
Why? Oh.
because sometimes like sex for us is not we can have sex with somebody without even knowing their name. We can love you, I can love you, but then I can have sex with somebody else, and just to come home and still continue loving you, like it's nothing.
Which is
Wait,
different for you.
would you if I replaced
That's what
if-
nilisema infidelity is X.
if
For me.
I replaced infidelity with masturbation, would you take me differently?
I don't think those are like, they don't go alongside.
No, but then
each
it's just
other.
like masturbating.
No, self-gratification. That's totally fine.
No.
But
Yeah.
uko nje, what are you doing outside?
Wait, if I bought this pocket pussies, right? Would you look at me differently?
When you bought what?
Pocket pussies. This is like a sex toy,
Okay.
but I'm still having it's like cheating, but I
Okay,
I
so we
can
are
get off.
definitely infidelity.
Yeah,
with
I
the
can get
sex
off
toy.
using
Will
the
you
sex toy.
choose B
Would this
or
be
stick
a deal
with
breaker?
A?
I'm still with
Just,
it.
just because of that one aspect?
Yeah.
No, I would not change my mind.
Yeah.
So it's the exes. Talking about the exes. That's the biggest deal breaker for you guys.
I think
If let's say if I didn't talk bad about my exes, but then everything was constant, would you still choose me if I was B?
infidelity is a big thing. Even if so, what you just brought up a really great point about sex toys.
Mm.
Hey, we can use the two of us instead. Sex toys. Bring those sex toys.
Sex toys are not even.
Yeah.
But then, like, I can look at cheating just like the other human. I'm just having sex with the.
It's another
human.
She's not a toy.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
No, that's another human. being.
Yeah. Okay.
Toys, it's just a
there's
toy.
no feelings, there's no
But
emotion.
when you talk
But then
about
I said we can have
human,
sex as men with a woman without having any emotional connection.
But what about the other woman?
Yeah.
What about the person you sleep?
I cannot care about them, but I still sleep with them. And just still come home to you and love you.
That's
as if
why we
nothing
choose
happened.
person A,
Mhm.
not person B.
Okay, so person C, who's a lady, good looking, pretty, 10 out of 10. Kevin Samuels way. Beyonce is an A. So sweetie, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Good sense of fashion. Ooh, withholds sex. Gifting. Takes you out, but stuff other than socks, wallet, tattoos. Has lots of them. Mixed signals. Playing hard to get. This person also smokes cigarettes. Still has contacts with her ex-partner. Esther, do you want to read person D?
Person D, very close-minded or narrow-mindedness. Cooks, a lady in the streets and a freak in the streets.
The shits.
In the sheets, sorry. Has a male best friend. Has OnlyFans. She is dramatic. She has poor hygiene. She's narcissistic. MMA, or she's a UFC fighter.
Yo, man. Whoever made this script. Yo, man. How can you even choose between it?
It's your turn, boys. It's your turn. Pick your battle. Who are you
Man.
going doing life
Yeah.
with?
Oh, man.
What the fuck? Oh god.
My
Babu,
goodness.
Tuambie.
Oh god.
I don't know, man. For me? Man. There's only one deal breaker for me. It's I'd go person D.
Person D, thank you.
Person D. I'd just go person D because you can't withhold sex from me. there's no reason. It's like if you withhold sex, it's like if you're living together, it's like I'll have a roommate, right? Like a female roommate. And then if you're playing hard to get, like there's so many beautiful women out there, plenty of fish in the sea. So you can't play hard to get. And then for me, just still having contacts with your ex, regardless of how pretty you are, like regardless of how good your sense of fashion is, I just can't. I can have a person who's close-minded. I can expound can widen your scope of view. Man, you cook, you're a freak in the shits. I think OnlyFans we can make money off of that. Man, I don't like the poor hygiene, but then looking at person C, I think I'll pick my poison and die with person C.
Your turn.
Person
Wait, did
C.
you say C or D?
Person D.
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 Okay.
Of course, for me it's also D. Just because of C. I can't stand people who smoke cigarettes. You can smoke weed or anything, but cigarettes for me is a no. Withholding sex.
Woo.
No. I like the gifting, taking you out by stuff other than socks and wallet. I think for me, the only deal breaker for person D, the UFC fighter.
I think for me it's just poor hygiene. Like poor hygiene and that male best friend.
We need to talk about that.
Okay, what
We need
about
to
the...
talk-
What about the narcissistic?
narcissistic person?
No, I don't really. For me,
You don't care for
I don't really care about that.
That's my biggest deal breaker in D. UFC.
Because she
UFC
cooks.
fighter
Wait,
narcissistic.
she cooks for me.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lady in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
She can represent me well out there. She's a freak
Mm.
in the sheets. My goodness. And then, yeah, man, she's dramatic, but then, I mean, I think the freak in the shits. And
So
then-
for you, Babu,
Yeah.
what is that that's really attracting you? One thing in that list.
One thing,
Yeah.
she cooks.
Okay.
She cooks and she's a freak in the shits, which means she has genuine desire for me. Somebody who's willing to get down and dirty freak, it means she has genuine desire for me. And then she cooks. It means maybe in terms of chores, she can do the house chores. There's not this 50-50 thing. She cooks for me. You come home, what you want is somebody who's invites you to the home, right? The food is ready, everything is cooked up, and then once you eat, you can eat her.
So for you, the traditional aspect of a partner is really important.
It is important for
All
me.
in the house, doing the house chores and taking
But then
care of the family.
but then it's contradictory because she has poor hygiene.
Well,
She just
after,
cooks.
after she cooks, she leaves the plate there.
Oh man, I can clean that. Because I have to compromise. I can't deal with the tattoos because I don't have any myself. I don't want somebody who gives me mixed signals. It means they're not sure. And then withholding the sex. Ah man, you can't do that.
Could we talk about one thing you've mentioned before about having a male,
A male best friend?
Could we talk about this elephant? And I've had in so many conversations.
Mm.
What is it that, do you think actually your partner can have a best friend of the opposite sex, or that's just unreasonable?
No.
Many women
No
can be
male
friends.
best friends.
You can be. You
Yeah,
can be
very
best
many
friends.
women you can have as best friends out there.
Mm-hmm.
Having a male best friend is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Whatever woman out there thinks of you as their best friend.
I once say that statement has been made, is made in Windows. Rumors, conjecture. I have no female best friends. I have very good friends. I don't have female best friends. A man and a woman cannot be.
We can
best
just be
friends.
best
No,
best friends.
I used to think like that, and afterwards I was like, once I matured, I was like, it's not possible.
Is it from experience that you came to know that people of the opposite sex can be best friends?
I'd say 50-50.
Mhm.
Experience, yes, from experience.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can just have, like for me, I can't have a girl that I consider as a best friend. Like we hang out, because if we're best friends, it means like we share our deepest secrets. Like we hang out a lot. Man, having a girl as a best friend, I think for me it's tough because there are things that I can't talk freely to like girls, because girls talk, girls just talk. The things I can share with you guys, right? But then no one knows about them, right? But then girls, they're always gonna talk. They're always gonna gossip around my back. They like talking, so I can't have a female as a best friend. And then I think that if I have a female as a best friend, they can reach a time where there's feelings involved, right? And then I'm just withholding them because I consider them as best friends, yet I want to have sex with them. So it's rather it's either we're having sex or we're friends with benefits or we're just not friends. So for me right now, I don't consider myself as somebody who has like a female best friend. Or like a female friend that I confide in, that I tell my secrets. It's no for me. So
Okay.
so having a male best friend, damn. So I chose her.
The person he's just argued about.
Sounds a male best friend.
He's gone and really picked that person. The juxtaposition. So sometimes you cannot get it all. You cannot.
No. If somebody withholds sex, it means they have no genuine desire for me. If they give mixed signals, I think for me that genuine desire is a big thing.
No.
Because
Okay.
poor hygiene, you can work just like you said, right?
Yeah.
We can work on the poor hygiene.
And we can also
The,
eliminate the male best
the
friend.
big, we can eliminate the male best friend.
Okay, no, no. See if I'm a guy
Yeah.
talking about this. This girl, she has a male best friend,
Mm.
but she's still freaky in the sheets.
Yeah.
You. So maybe I'm like, well, you have a male best friend. Okay, just go talk to him about what you feel about your shit. If you're comfortable talking to that person more than you're comfortable talking to me,
Then we're not supposed to be together.
Exactly.
No.
I think for me, I need a girl who would come
Yeah.
under my wings, right? They'd be willing to share the deepest secrets, the deepest desires with me, the deepest dreams, the wildest dreams.
okay, then we would have to have a discussion of who is a best friend.
A best friend? Best friend, it's self-explanatory.
So for you, a best friend would mean your best friend is the person you're dating.
For me, no. I can't date my best friend.
What?
No.
I can't date my best friend. My best friend is always gonna be like a guy. I can't
But you want
consider
to-
I can't
but-
consider my woman as my best friend.
But you want to date a person who can confide in you, who is the
Yeah,
best friend.
cause I want somebody that I can lead, that I can inspire, they can look up to me. If they don't confide their deepest secrets, they share the wildest dreams with me, it means they don't trust my leadership. And like I want to feel like the man, like I'm leading them, right?
So you want to feel like you're here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want this 50-50.
So that's why you want a close-minded person, right? It also
Because
falls
if
a
they're
little bit-
close-minded, and I can even inspire them, right? But it's difficult to inspire someone who's close-minded.
But
Hey, you're
that's exactly.
reconsidering.
But that's exactly. But that's exactly what you're talking about here, right? 'Cause
I mean, we had difficult choices. We had to make a choice. We had to make a choice, and looking at the two ladies, C and D,
you go, okay, perfect.
I think
The
what
compromise.
made sense to me. Some of these things we can go to the therapist and change them. Being narcissistic, being dramatic. We can, if I make enough money, maybe we can eliminate the OnlyFans. Yeah, we can try and negotiate the male best friend thing. We can fight MMA, UFC.
But you're fighting so many things
No, but then
in the person D.
the lady C, she has contact with her ex. She's giving me mixed signals. I don't know whether they're with me or they're not. Then they're withholding sex. It means they have no desire for me. They're just using me maybe for the time.
Mhm.
No, I think sometimes we see that as for a woman to withhold sex,
Mm.
maybe the emotional intimacy part is not there.
If it's not there, then we don't need to be together then.
Maybe you're also you're giving her mixed signals. So
No.
you're both
Like, let
giving
me
each
let
other
me
mixed
let me
signals. Yeah.
ask you a question. If you met the guy of your dreams today,
Mhm.
it's the guy of your wildest dreams, like physically, this guy
Perfect.
looks the part, is perfect. If you met that guy today, would you withhold the sex from him? Exactly. So it means either I'm not their type. and
I did
this-
not say anything.
Yeah, silence means. Yeah. So
Okay.
withholding sex.
Okay.
Now that I've talked about it, I've been thinking about the person C.
Yeah. Are you
Withhold
considering?
sex.
Yeah.
Still in contact with her ex and
Yeah.
giving me mixed signals. They all go together.
Exactly.
Why is he in contact with her ex, giving me mixed signals? She's taking it somewhere.
She's receiving money from her ex.
Yeah, she-
and lying with it. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it like a deal breaker for you if your partner has contact with their exes? Is that like a big thing?
See, once you break up with someone, you break up with their family. Yeah.
Anything that's close
Anything
to
that, in fact, it's even if you have friends, you're supposed to choose. You're like, if you had mutual friends, you're like, if the other friends talk to you more, you're like, okay, these are my friends, these are your friends from now on. You're supposed to break up with anything that belongs to them or related to them. If you are friends with their mom, you block them. If you are friends with their brothers, tell their brothers, I don't want to see you no more. Anything involving them, out of the picture.
Do you share the same sentiments again?
I think for me, like I wouldn't really say I'd get rid of everything that's close to them because they may be of value to me because I'm selfish. So if they are of value to me, right, I'd still keep them close. If maybe their brother,
Which value? Are you
maybe
talking about?
their brother is the CEO. Yeah. Maybe the brother is this guy who has all these ideas, or maybe you work in a project together. If we had something in common that builds us both, then I'd still keep that friendship. But then, like their mom, like I wouldn't want to be close really to people who work really close to them, or their friends, especially female friends. I wouldn't want to be close to their female friends because I don't know, man.
You might mess up.
Like I don't really mind messing up with their friends.
Ooh,
Hey.
okay. We see. Okay, I think it's
Next
best we
question.
continue. Yeah. The way these things are going.
Melchizedek, Wanjala. The first do to cook
octopus.
Yes, Kamluya anapika octopus bana. Ni milk pekee. Like kuna times.
Mimi sina turn-offs. Lakini niko na
Wewe unapata tu tandona. Hey man, hii switch yako iko tu msele za wacha tu.
turn-offs. Mimi niko na kadhaa. Me, I think my biggest turn-off ni cigarettes. Mimi siwezi start mtu anavuta cigarettes.
Yeah.
I will like
So unaweza withhold sex lakini bora.
cigarettes hapana.
Okay.
Kuna hiyo tu mamunju hivi. Sisi watu wa foreplay. Tukianza mamunju hivi hapana. The other one is someone disrespectful.
Let me ask, if it's something short term, is smoking cigarettes still a turn off?
Big turn off.
That's a good
Even if it's a short term.
Okay.
So for you, smoking cigarettes is a no.
No. I can't be friends with you, but I can.
Oh.
I can be friends with you, but I'm not like if you smoke cigarettes, I can't be like, okay, since you smoke cigarettes, you can't be my friend. That's your choice.
But you would not prefer to be around circle of people who smoke cigarettes, is that what you're saying?
No, like I have friends who smoke cigarettes, right? But like a big turn off for me, like if I'm in a relationship with you, I can't be in a relationship with someone who smokes cigarettes.
So six.
Let me ask,
Okay.
is it like constant smoking or even like occasionally?
Okay, now that changes. Occasionally. Okay, it depends like what you define occasionally. Maybe once in 6 months, when I'm not around, you know.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, man,
But
why though? Why do you not prefer?
no, because I just don't like the smell of cigarettes. It's just smells so bad, and I don't know if you ever kissed someone who smokes occasional cigarettes.
I have.
Tell us.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I can't say it was the best thing
You
since
see?
sliced bread, but it was okay. I mean I've had like relationships.
Okay, you know, okay, it's relative.
Yeah.
Right?
For me, I don't like cigarettes, but then like, I don't mind. I can smoke once in a couple of. I can smoke, but then it's not something that I'd prefer having around. But I can smoke. I've smoked before. If I found somebody who smoked short term, yeah, I wouldn't mind. For me,
Okay, but someone who smokes occasionally.
occasionally, yeah, it's okay. If they smoke, you can smoke together. Can have a good time.
So I actually have a follow-up question for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So in And that's totally fine. That's your truth, right? You would prefer to be with somebody who smokes, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a turn off for you. That's even for me. I probably it's one of the things I probably wouldn't date somebody who smokes because it's my preference. It's a preference. In the scale, now I'm looking at the scalability of things, right? From somebody who they probably don't have lack of clarity, or somebody who are quite, lazy, or somebody who is cigarette really the thing that will say, I would not want to be with this person. Looking at this,
Like if they had all the other things
Yeah.
that would attract you to them, if they smoke cigarettes, would that be a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Would that still be a deal breaker if everything was laid on the table, and then everything was perfect, quote unquote, nothing's perfect, but if things that you like were laid on the table, and then there was that smoking on the table,
That's what, yeah.
would you still pick that person?
Okay, I think I'll put it this way. As men who have high sex drive,
Yes.
it's still a deal breaker.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Still
fair
a deal
enough.
breaker.
Fair enough. That's who you, right? That's you.
And I think my second one,
Yeah.
someone who's disrespectful. That one is, no.
Could you clarify what disrespect is to you?
Okay. Okay, how will I put it across? I don't know, I say when you say jump, she jumps.
Yeah.
Coming to America.
I don't know.
Is that disrespectful?
No.
No, that's a point of respect. When you say jump, someone jumps.
Back. That's like a dad. Like I don't have my own sense of emotional or social intelligence to know I should be able to follow you in some aspects. That doesn't really make sense.
Okay. Okay, what I mean by this is maybe someone doesn't answer you back.
Yeah.
Of course, especially if you have arguments, and then in case of me,
Yeah.
if you have arguments and maybe and it gets so heated and you answer me back,
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not like
What do you mean by
Answering you back. Yeah.
uh,
Maybe we should do a scenario of just, can you do something? Can you say something? And then I answer you back and see if that's what you mean.
yeah, Lili, tunataka maji ya kunywa.
Ulipewa na Mungu miguu mbili. Kwani mimi kila saa. Nyinyi wanaume siku hizi tu
Hamna miguu
mmetewe
mbili.
kila kitu.
Sasa unaona mimi.
Mungu aliwapea miguu mbili.
No,
Ndio maji huko ende
Iko
ukaji.
pale kwa tap.
Yeah.
Kwa maji.
Okay,
Mimi
that's
sikuletwa sikuzaliwa na mama yangu nikuje hapa niletelete wanaume maji. Ende ukaniletee.
Alimi hiyo ni wewe.
Asa uliaje scenario kwenda.
Yeah, sasa
Was
hizo-
that it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Hizo scenario mimi sitaki.
Okay.
Mimi nataka nikisema maji.
So, but how you asked at Maji? So, are you expecting someone really to know you need water? Maji. Did you create a scenario that you made her know?
Si nisema aneni tuniletee
You
kwa maji.
need
What were you doing when you asked me? What was I doing? Was I in the washroom and you were sitting here?
Of course siwezi kuuliza kama uko kwa washroom, alimi niletee maji then I expect you utoke washroom uende uniletee maji.
Am I am on a call or I'm doing something?
Uko tu hapa.
Uko tu hapa.
Uko tu hapa tuna watch TV. Uko hapa na Milk anakuambia enda umletee maji hapa. Unasema Milk kiguu unaingia. Mtu level hadi pale kwa tap. Tap iko pale wewe. Hebu jichotee maji.
So that's the sense you would not
Kinda
want
the
that.
sense of it,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Ulisema uko na nyingine turn off nyingine. So ulisema mbili. Sema smoking cigarettes na disrespectful.
Disrespect.
Alafu niseme low sex drive.
Low sex drive.
Oh.
Okay.
Allah.
Ala, ala,
Allah,
ala.
how many times are we talking about here? And what are we
Na
talking about
frequency
here?
hapo ni
Yeah.
twice a day, 3 times every hour.
Unaweza mtoa kwa ofisi.
Ndieni kwa DM.
Hey, watu mko na high sex drive. Editor, weka hapo nje yake.
Hey, huyu kijana moto. Moto
But I
kama
also
pasi.
think for a woman to have, and I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, like for a woman to get to that point of having really high sex drive, whatever you clarify,
Mm.
there has to be some sense of security,
And the guy has to be good.
right?
Okay.
Like your emotional intimacy, you've given me the freedom to feel like, woo, we can try stuff, let's do it. But wewe ukikutanga tu unatakanga, you are not doing it.
Aline, hiyo
Yes,
yote iko.
mwadhani.
Hiyo yote iko. Tunataka watu wanakuja na mioto kitao.
Hakuna warm up unataka.
But women are like, you have to, it has to have some flavor. It's
Okay,
yet you
true,
finding
true.
me and it doesn't work.
Oh.
I wouldn't enjoy the sex experience.
Of course.
Right.
Sisemi ati tunakutana tu na boom.
But umesema tukuje na mioto. Hiyo mioto inatoka.
Si pia kuna watu wako na high sex si kuna watu wako na high sex drive tu huko nje. Lakini si ati ukikuja ni of course kuna ile emotional connection na vitu kama hizo. Mimi nataka ofisi, kitanda, jikoni, kila pahali. Sasa kitanda tu usiku kila wakati mara moja kwa wiki.
Mara moja kwa wiki.
Swali ni bana tu. Mara moja tu.
Mara moja.
Mara moja tu.
Love. Okay.
Babu,
Me.
to stay in your days. Ama kuna kitu tu city about your partner ambayo upendi. Acha tuweke hapo kama disclaimer. Yaani ukiwa na mwanaume yani kuna kitu ambacho ni deal breaker yani kwa.
Okay, well, sitasema ni kiwa mwanamume.
Let's say you're on a date.
Okay.
To hypo.
Okay, maybe the first thing is the dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mimi kama mwanamume hajavaa vizuri, for me it's a deal breaker. Automatic.
Okay.
Umekuja umevalia penye style yenye mimi ninaona tu like
Hapa haijaweza.
And especially nini?
shoes.
Wanasemaga aje?
Mwanaume ni viatu.
Wanasemaga frame, fragrances na footwear.
Ndio hiyo.
The 3 Fs.
Ndio hiyo.
Yeah, but for me the first thing
So unaweza kuwa
in my
sura
head-
mbaya mbovu.
Lakini jumu lifaragana. Tayari hiyo ni tano.
No.
Unaweza kuwa mimi ni nani? Simple Steve au simple.
Lakini viatu nimeweka.
Viatu limeng'ara. Hapo tayari está.
And ya Esther.
Tayari está huko ndani. Wanaume mnunue viatu mara moja kana.
Nini na Steve?
Hata si umesema bora Steve. Bora ameng'ara.
Oya Steve.
Okay.
Kitu cha kwanza uangalia hata juu. Sasa uangalia hata jamani mrefu nini sura.
Sasa angalianga viatu.
Chini,
No, ni
anaangalia-
kila kitu.
No.
anaangalia chini. Kuna umesema kitu cha kwanza mwanaume hajavaa vizuri.
No. Especially shoes.
Like mimi tumecommit in person,
Oh,
tumeenda
for the
networking event,
Okay.
tumekutana kwa online dating maybe, nimeswipe right, left, sijui.
So ukiniswipe right tayari hizo njumu nini ushamaliza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes as equal.
So by the time
Okay. Let's say tumekutana.
by the time I am meeting you and nimekubali
So let's say
a date
ni
with you.
mimi hapo sijang'ara vizuri. This is a bad example. Nilikuwa nataka kusema nimesema especially shoes, but nilikuwa nataka kusema nimeng'ara. But let's say sina hiyo njumu but nimeng'ara vizuri.
Jumu nini?
Viatu.
Viatu.
Let's say sina hiyo footwear. Unaona, but top to bottom nimevaa suit nyingine deadly alafu nimeweka hapo nini takala.
It's possible. Hey, please. No.
That's a no.
Tayari niko no.
Yeah.
No, to me,
Eh.
your look, well, by the time nimekubali kukuja na wewe on a date, nishakubali uso yako, it's good.
Mm.
I have accepted that.
Yeah.
And then you come to the first date, and then umevaa.
Let me ask, is hiyo kitu ni hapo instant? Can I still redeem myself?
I don't know how you would.
Umeona niko na kala yangu na suti. Unaona?
Umekuja umevaa suti na canvas shoes.
Ana kala.
No, that's a no. Already niko like.
Ama slippers.
Sasa maybe
Slippers.
Nimevaa tu suti na slippers.
Hata wewe.
Alafu vibe yangu iko tu sawa, unaona? Naongea vizuri. Kila kitu iko sawa.
Okay, I will still go back nikuulize. Okay, niambie mbona ulivalia suti?
Alafu
Why didn't you match?
nilikuwa nataka kuwa comfortable. This is my comfort.
With a suit.
Yeah.
A suit.
Yeah,
Suit to begin with. A suit, it's not comfortable to wear. I know that.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable to wear a suit. Lakini ulivaa suit and then ukawear comfortable shoes. Why? Ungekuja tu umevalia tu just comfortable look top to bottom.
And if you did that, it's way better.
Yes. Then I will know.
So nitakuwa nimevaa t-shirt, short na slippers.
Slippers. Are you going to the bathroom?
Hiyo ni comfortable. Ni comfortable nimetoka.
Slippers. No.
Yeah.
No. Umekuja umevaa t-shirt, shorts and sport shoes. Then I will be
Yes,
like,
maybe.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Kama nataka miguu breathe.
Kama unataka miguu breathe,
Yeah.
then take me on a date to a beach. Twende huko, twende sisi wote miguu.
So unasema pia
kwa
occasion matter penye
Okay.
nakupeleka
Yeah,
date.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
tukienda beach na niko na sina njumu iko tu sawa. Sawa.
Context.
Yeah.
Sawa. Na kitu kingine?
The next one is just dishonesty.
Dishonest. Okay.
Yeah.
Kuna context hapo like let's say in terms of people I'm with, I'm where I'm at,
Like there are just some things you will say and I will know that you're lying to me straight up.
i.e.
Sina watoto.
For example, una watoto lakini mimi nakuangalia uko ka 50.
So what are you doing with a 50-year-old?
50? Uko sawa? Maneno always date mtu ako 50?
No.
Serious?
My mom is 45, my dad is 46.
Haijalishi.
Zainabu, umesikia?
50 iko sawa. When you that mafanga napanga kufika 50 alafu nichukue dema kwa 25, which means there's no hope.
There's no for you.
The thing is the kids, would you be 70 and still running with diapers and stuff?
Sasa nikipata mtoto at 52, ama nimepata baby at 50, si ndio? By 51 hapo, of course nakuja na moto mbaya sana. Bibi yangu kwa 25 ako na moto mbaya kama pasi.
It looks like the wife, by the way, just because of the context you shared, probably your wife would be taking the larger role of providing for the, like doing the...
No, mimi pesa kila kitu niko sawa.
But
Because then mtu anakaa nyumbani kuchukua nyumbani.
the nurturing would be primarily
Yeah,
the
ni
partner,
yake, as it should be.
as it should be.
As it should be. Sisi hatuna hiyo nini ya kunacha. Mtu asikudanganye, sisi wanaume.
That's a lie.
Kumbe sisi tuko nataka hapo the
What
whole day.
about single dads that I've seen they take primarily care of their
Hiyo
kids?
ni exceptions to the rules, ndio.
So in essence,
we've been put kwa hiyo position, then there's nothing we can do about it.
No, don't say una generalize about all other men based on how wewe you feel. Don't. Usiseme eti sisi wanaume hatuko programmed eti don't.
But hiyo tu ni nature. Tuko
No.
That's why
No,
check,
no.
Esther.
If I talk to
Unaona?
another man, atasema a separate
Angalia tu,
thing.
angalia wanaume, unaona vile we can just examples tuko tunapeana before. We can go out huko, unaona, as long as tuko na mtu anachunga mtoto wetu home, unaona, tunaweza enda for a year. Unaweza kuwa a year away from your kid as a woman. Very few women wanaweza kuwa away.
That's decision for that
but
person. It doesn't mean
nasema,
the population of almost
for
4
the most
billion
part,
men.
for the most part, wanaume tunaweza kaa away from nini. Sisi hatupendi watoto nini, but hiyo kunaacha kuwa na mtoto on the daily.
Is it true?
On your own
As
perspective,
you're another
man in this
mwanaume
couch.
ako kwa hii couch. Is that true?
Mimi nabeba mtoto kila siku. Lakini
Yeah.
kukaa naye kwa nyumba kila siku pia naye ni ngumu. Mimi ni jioni nikija na mgonga TV.
Wow.
Na mkisharusha hivi na mchika nasema oh.
So huyo mtoto akitaka kutolewa diaper,
Of course hizo ni vitu unaweza learn. It's like it's not something unaweza you can learn to change diapers maybe usiku. Of course si kila siku bibi atakuwa na change diaper kila siku. Maybe anaweza kuwa amechoka.
Yeah.
Unaamka maybe usiku unasema exception man unalala.
so you, in that case, amepeana your example, would you be able to do that? Uamke usiku, you change your kid's diaper just because your partner is really, you know, has had a CS?
But hiyo venye mnasema hiyo ni exception, si ndio? It can be something inafanya on the daily. Unaona, if like once in a while naweza saidia. Wanaweza saidia. Once in a while bibi yangu anaweza kuwa amechoka, but siwezi kuwa daily mimi nabadilisha diaper. Daily.
Wanaume,
Yeah.
Hebu
Mweke hapo kwenye comments.
we need to hear this.
Mwenye-
I as a woman, I would want to know
Mweke hapo kwenye
if
comments.
if your partners had a kid, would you be in the process of actively participating in raising that kid?
Hapo sasa.
Listen,
Unaona,
wacha
vile
nimalize.
umeweka active participate. Inakaa ni mimi mtoto wangu ninamrusha huko hapa mbele. Sio hivyo.
I don't think man is everything in raising a child.
Sio hivyo. Mtoto wangu lazima nijaribu kukua naye, unaona?
Of course lazima build hiyo emotional connection na mtoto. Ndio jamaa.
Naye mtoto.
How do you do that?
Exactly.
Sasa naweza kuwa na akilia hivi na mbeba kidogo. Alisha mama. Mama ndiye akue na yeye anamlea mzee. Because wako na hiyo I don't know mzee. Mimi naonanga from my experience, unaona. Naonanga my sisters, my mom, wako na hiyo tenderness kubeba mtoto, unaona. My cousins wenye madem wenye wanabeba mtoto, mimi siwezi beba mtoto hivyo.
Kwa nini?
Sijui. Mimi tu sijui, but
Na ukifunzwa
nitafunzwa aje? Naye amenifunza.
basi
So the partner.
bibi anakuja anasema yule alishika hivi fanya.
No, naweza mbeba, ni mtoto wangu, naweza mbeba, naweza say